Hello everybody, my name is Connor and today I'm going to showcase the CRM I'm choosing for my presentation and that. So this is going to be about a 9-minute long presentation. 3 minutes will be dedicated to explaining what the company is and what it does, and next two and then last 6 minutes will be dedicated to explaining the CRM and how it's going to benefit the company. So without further ado, here we go. So Dogwood Property Management is a property management company that has been in operation all the way back since 2004. It's primarily small apartments, residential and commercial properties, all this other stuff, just some very local properties and whatnot. That's sort of their emphasis, are all of those kinds of areas. The staff The staff, of course, provide a number of consultancy and management services. Their clients include property owners, foreign investors, institutions, all sorts of clients interested in buying property or getting involved in the property industry or something within their area. The company, of course, is pretty small, and a lot of employees there are doing multiple jobs. They're multitasking, they're doing various activities. So it's a very tight knit community, a very small community, and a community of people involved in this organization. There are some potential challenges with the fact that it is a small business. There is a lack of funds. Of course, there's trouble finding good employees, which is double the case because this is a property management firm. So this is something that they definitely need to keep in mind. And finally, there are difficulties balancing growth and quality. The CEO For the CRM decision, the CEO wants CRM due to a lack of information on the property they manage. They want a system that can analyze customer issues. The CTO is also involved in this as well, which is something to keep in mind. And so finally, what the CRM needs to achieve in order to satisfy the decision makers is an ability to multitask, to better collect and analyze data on customers, and a much stronger customer experience. That is what they really need to look into when they're planning the CRM. All right, so what is the choice of CRM then, considering all of these aspects? Well, after looking around and checking various different CRMs, some from big companies, some from fairly small companies, a lot from companies that I didn't even heard of, and a lot from companies that I did, I finally believe that Method is probably the best choice in this regard. Method is addresses a lot of the issues the company has to face, all the customer service issues, all the multitasking issues, all the keeping track of stuff issues. It addresses all that. It also caters to small businesses, which helps the company. It's very much a small business specific company, and it's even a small company itself. That's another thing too. That means issues can be easily relayed to the company. So definitely a lot of benefits. Um, does it meet strategic objectives? From what is implied in the text, strategic objectives to be knowledgeable and reliable, to be a knowledgeable and reliable client with good customer service, and I believe Method achieves all that. And they have customer self-service, they can track customers, and there's multitasking opportunities. This, of course, creates the ability to track customers, and multitask allows for more knowledge to be achieved and for clients to be much more reliable and be able to do a lot more stuff. So that is definitely a huge benefit for the company. and I believe that this company is the best in terms of performing that for the company. What are the 5 features of this CRM? Well, there's the automate CRM workflows to fit your business culture by dragging and dropping. Of course, automation allows people to free up aspects of their work, allows them to focus on other things, and further allows them to multitask. There are self-service portals for customers that work all day. Customers don't have to constantly rely on different employees to come in. They could come in and they could do their projects themselves. They could do some aspects of it themselves, and this frees up the people, and this makes the customers more satisfied because they don't have to wait. Integration with Gmail, Outlook allows potentially better tracking of data. It allows more automation allows more freeing up of space. Definitely a lot of benefits. The use of QuickBooks provides app data sync. You can receive payments and data from customers. You can collect info about customers through QuickBooks. You can collect payments. That's another multitasking opportunity right there. QuickBooks is definitely a benefit to have when you're doing the CRM. An array of customer management features has basic features and payment info through QuickBooks. That's we're kind of reiterating on that. You can also obtain info on customers through Deep Sync, of course. More information about customers allows for better client results. That is definitely something that should be kept in mind. One big barrier to entry, though, when getting involved in this is QuickBooks. However, QuickBooks, it's not necessary. There's other services you can apply for, but QuickBooks is definitely seen as a must have for the company and for the project. It's, well, not necessarily a must have, but it's like if you want to have the full extent of the CRM, then QuickBooks is definitely something you need. It's not that necessary, and there are plenty of other apps to be integrated as well, but that is something that should be kept in mind when deciding whether or not to go for the CRM and such. And there is another potential issue, and that is the lack of information on other parts of the company. This is something that can be somewhat addressed through some of the features here, such as the data collecting and all this other stuff. With the collection of data, there is the opportunity to know a little bit of how the sections of the company are doing, but this is not something that's necessarily native to Method all that much, which is something that needs to be considered when involving themselves in this CRM. Like I said before, Method does not address this much, so other systems need to be put in place for better tracking. There needs to be another system put in place that can better track the various organizations to see how they are doing, to best determine what to pull off and what to do. So anyway, I'm just gonna wrap this up here. Here are my references, all 5 different sources, and finally, here are my picture references as well. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you later then, and Method is definitely the choice for this company.